There's an incredible story. Ripkin, he tells us in his book with a very unique title, Insanity of God. He tells us about a Muslim man in the Middle East. And there was a Christian ministry that opened a health clinic in the man's community. And each day, this man would curse and would insult the staff of that clinic as they would pass by his shop on their way to work. And he did just about everything he could to undermine the clinic until one day this Muslim man was diagnosed with cancer. And what happened was, slowly, his friends began to abandon him. And there was no one left until the only people who cared for him were the clinic's staff. But the people in the clinic reached out to the same man who had cursed them, taking care of him, and even offering him medical care. Now, towards the end of his life, this man gave his life to Christ. All because of the radical love he encountered in Jesus Christ through the acts of love of these people in the clinic. Now, our verse for today is found in the book of Matthew chapter 5, verses 46 and 47. It says, "For if you love those who love you, what reward do you have? Do not even the tax collectors do the same? If you greet only your brothers, what more are you doing than others? Do not even the Gentiles do the same?" Now listen, followers of Christ are called to be different, to live lives that are distinct or transforming. Why? Because Christ's message was radical. To love the people who love us, who look and act and think like us, that's normal. But Jesus called us to love our enemies. And that was a radical statement. How is something so unnatural even be possible? So, going back to the story, this man's family was so impacted by the way the staff ministered and cared for him. And you know what happened? His wife became a bold, outspoken Jesus follower. She was so outspoken that she was put in prison. But she was undeterred by that happening, by being put into prison. She continued to share about Jesus with the other prisoners until she was moved to solitary confinement. You see, even isolated from every other person, she was heard singing praises to God. Finally, the police chief released her and asked her what made her so fearless. What made her so fearless? So, what a witness of a Christian. Now, as we end, do you see the ripple effect of radical love? The love of Christ is radical love that transforms us and could also lead to the transformation of others if we are courageous enough to live differently. Will you live differently? Think about these things. The Bible tells us that people around will know us by our love. And when we show love to our brothers and sisters and to those who are outside our circle, people will know that we are really Christ's followers. Have a wonderful day, and may this give us all wisdom and make us more Christ-like and be known for our love to our fellow men. God bless.